Welcome to the 4th Rosey Report, a series on my channel where I talk about recent things that have happened in the VTuber sphere, VTuber advice, or something else that may cross my mind. Today, we're going to be playing a new game called Cooking Simulator. I tend to play this game when I'm not very busy with work. Even though the game isn't really related to the topic, I hope you all enjoy watching me make some dishes, destroying the kitchen, and trying my best not to stress out with the game. This time, I wanted to revisit my second episode about work and life balance. I wasn't planning on revisiting an episode so soon, but there's something I found recently that I think would be very fun and interesting to talk about. The thing being a tool that I found recently, Spirit City Lofi Sessions. This is a game, but really it's a tool that describes itself on Steam as a gamified focus tool, set to a soothing lo-fi track. My unknown friend was the one to find it first and found so much use in it that they decided to share it with me. Even though it does cost $12 on Steam, I recommend getting it, especially if you have problems taking breaks when working like me. There's a lot to do in Lofi Sessions too. Firstly, I mainly use the to-do list and the timer to help me get work done. I always feel so much more productive when I'm able to write a list for the day and check them off as I go. I feel a lot more accomplished as well when I'm able to see the progress of what I was able to get done that day. The timer is also styled after the Pomodoro technique, which is a technique where you work for an X amount of time, take a break for X amount of time, and then going back and forth between the two. This style is very amazing because it prevents burnout and prevents stress. Next, there's lots of sounds and music that help you keep your focus on work so you don't get distracted. These sounds include but are not limited to rain, fireplace, thunder, wind, keyboard, and brown noise. Personally, I tend to stick with rain and thunder and brown noise, and it tends to help keep me working on what I need to work on while not being frustrated like I sometimes do. I think there's quite a big selection, and it works so well for what it's meant for. Last thing I want to talk about with the game is the ability to journal. I have been told for quite a while that journaling is very beneficial to a lot of people's mental health and processing, with the added benefit that you seem to focus on other things better when you're able to write down what's bothering you. Before this game, I've never really journaled before because I felt like it would just be a waste of time, and I also felt like I had more important things to do than to just journal. However, after I started journaling for the first time, I felt a lot more calm and realized it's worth the energy and time spent. If you happen to buy this game, I would recommend trying to journal at least once. Figure out if it's helpful for you and stick with the game if you think that it's helpful. Lofi Sessions also keep all your journal entries so you're able to access them at any time. With journaling, I also find it helpful to start a to-do list on the journal section the night before. I tend to remember everything that I need to do in the moment, but forget in the morning, so if you remember something that you must get done, even if it's the night before, write it down. Even if it's on a sticky note, just write it down. It's better to remember it in an inconvenient moment than not to remember it at all. If you have any interest at all in the tool, I will put in the Steam link in the description, so please go support it if you can. But what do you think? What are your thoughts on Spirit City Lofi Sessions? Do you have any suggestions on what I should cover next? Comment below with your thoughts. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. I'm still trying to reach 100 subs, and so any help is very appreciated. I've been making Rosey reports almost every week, so you'll also be able to be in the loop when the next one is, along with any streams and music covers. See you next time, bye bye!